Hey, folks. Just popping on for a minute. Try out this iPhone thing again. See how it goes live. Just check and see what's going on Sunday with you guys. Oh, there. Looks like I'm live there, buddy. Yeah. Well. How's everybody doing? Oh. Hey, Christina. What's going on? Good evening. Is it evening? Yeah, it is evening. Holy cow. This day's passed by. Super 6-3. Hey, what's up? Julie, howdy do. Howdy do. I guess I look a little different. I'm in the wrong spot here in my house. Hey, Bass, what's up? What is going on? The Wolf King, hey. I'm going to do just a quick short live, see how everybody's doing. What you guys doing today? Gene, what's up, buddy? How'd you like that live stream last night over on the Dark Waters channel? I enjoyed it. Yeah, Larry, I'm good. Bear, what's up? Silent Rain, hey. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you, Silent. Yeah, I spent half my adult life, half my adult life living over in Kingsport, Northeast Tennessee, actually, in a little city called Kingsport. Yeah, last night was excellent. Good callers. even that hot pocket that tried to call twice, or did call twice, didn't give me enough time to play with them a little bit. But hey, it is what it is. Those trolls, those hot pockets don't think that we like to play with them every once in a while. But there you go. I'm not doing any live call-ins tonight because I'm using my phone. I'm definitely not in my where I do my usual. Still on audiobook binge. What are you listening to? The last book actually, when I do read books. Oh, O2 producer. That's cool. I hope he got to the point. Yeah, well, he got down there, and I think he's there twice. The first time was like 10 seconds. Second time was like 25, 30 seconds, maybe, and that's stretching it. I actually got the voice changer on the second time, but all he wanted to do was say, "Hey, motherfucker." It's like, okay, buddy. You didn't even give me a chance. He can yell on the phone and hung up. Ivy, what's up? What is up? Chris, what's up, brother? I ain't seen you in a hot minute. What's up with you, buddy? Where you been? Where you been, buddy? Boy, howdy. Lana, what's up? Saw you earlier today. I think, weren't you over on Lakea's live stream she did earlier this morning? Work. Hey, can't beat that. Can't have a better excuse than working. Yep. Sure enough. Yeah, anybody that has what was that, map? Whatever the hell that is. Or a pedophile or whatever, you are not welcome on my channel at all. I don't want you on my channel. Oh man, you were counting the minutes, I bet. I know I was. Look at that. Non-wig approved skull cap. Non-wig approved skull cap going on right here. Oh yeah. So, what'd you think about Mary from? I think she was in Alabama, and that crazy. Oh well, Chris, buddy, you can say anytime you want to, but you do what you wish there, bud. Do what you wish. Crazy, crazy. Oh, last night during my live stream over on the Dark Waters channel, I smelt cigarettes, and I obviously live alone in this old house, and I didn't see anything, didn't hear anything. Well, I can't say I didn't hear anything. I thought I heard a female in the middle of the night. MAP. I think that's what the term that LaKay used this morning. So. Well, the first one that called in, which, it's not I had them on. I just invited their, unscreened calls. First one, I'm on the fence on what was going on with her, with the story. I thought I asked enough questions to get if she said anything that rang true with anybody. Cindy, what is up with you? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. But anytime that we got those unscreened callers, which I do that quite often. Oh, looks like my bots over on my Discord is posting my chat. So there you go. Next, giving me a freaking fit tonight. If I quit hitting the freaking dining room table, I'm actually in my dining room right now. She missed the live and she privated it. Well. With the shirt pulled, I saw that one video, and I can't remember where it came. I think it came from True. Well, yeah. Gee whiz, I got a little neck thing going on here. The one that had half a man walking down the street. That was some crazy shit. It's like those big walkers that we were seeing over the other night over on. I think we did it on the Vault one. I can say I have seen half apparitions where you just see from like this up. Night crawlers, yep, that's it, Bass. Night crawlers. I honestly have not seen one other than in videos and whatnot. But that looked impressive. I don't know. I guess if you had a deep fake, you could probably do something with that. But why in the hell would you do that? Yeah, last night was fantastic. We actually got a recording from Alabama, northeast, or was it northwest? Well, it's northern Alabama. You pick which side of the state it is on, north or east or west. A little lady by the name of Mary called in, actually she sent me an email to make sure I got to give her a call a little later. Not too late, but she sent an audio that she caught while she was in her bedroom. And it was just one long yell, and it sounded Bigfoot to me, Bigfoot-ish. I gave it to copy of it to Vault last night. He's going to play it in his backyard when he does a big compilation thing in his backyard. That was some crazy stuff. Am I in jail? Nope. Why would you say I'm in jail? I'm in my dining room. Bass would have left that one on his own, yeah. Well, I don't know. I live in a house that's freaking haunted, so, and people says, I would live there. But, you never know. I don't know if I could live with a Bigfoot that close. Say like a Vault and LaKay do. One man band, what's up? Colors look like I'm in jail. They allow UT, University of Tennessee, stuff in jail? No. Oh, okay. I got you. I'm wearing gel orange. Now I'm wearing UT orange, buddy. This is University of Tennessee right here. Hopefully you can see it. Well, this looks pretty nice for a pullover for a jail cell. When I was in jail for like 7 days for the accident that took my freaking leg, it wasn't nothing as nice as this. That's for sure. Brand new level of weirdness. Well, anytime you start talking about Glimmer Man, or as she referred to as a predator, I don't know. And then exploded and it was like jello and got all over her face. You call it prison orange, Tracy. Well, it's UT orange. It's UT orange. The orange on my Chasing the Truth. Hey, Maggie, what's going on? The Chasing the Truth orange is this type of orange. So, but this is UT orange. I don't know if it's copywritten. It may be, considering it represents University of Tennessee. Exploded like in the MIP movie. Actually, I didn't visualize that, but actually that does make sense what she was talking about. What was her name? Blazin', I think? Hey, Sue, what is up? How is it down under? Get the rights to that orange, Sean. Alright, I'll try to get the rights to this orange. But, yeah. I'm surprised nothing's active right now, but I've been saying a lot of prayers and stuff here the last little bit. It's calmed down quite a bit. Sue. Julie, what's going on with you? Any major stuff? 9:11 a.m. Wow. That's crazy. I don't know. Yeah, hit those thumbs up, folks. 36 people in here and 21 thumbs up. Well, that's a pretty good ratio. Wolf King. So, anything unusual happening with you guys today? Oh, yeah, it is. I lose track of time sometimes. Where my time keeps speeding by. It was just like I got up this morning. Yeah, last night on live stream over on the Dark Waters channel, I did. Probably on the second caller, on Mary's call. About 2/3 into it. I smelled something. I jumped on my cameras. I couldn't see anything. But I did hear a female voice, and I couldn't quite make it out. Lazy day. Well, Sunday's supposed to be lazy. Minor attracted part. Oh, yeah, okay. I got you what that means, map. Yeah, anybody that's got that map attraction, I don't want you in my show, on my show, call into my show at all. And you know who I'm talking about. And I'm talking to one specific person that old Lakaya was talking about earlier. Orange looks great on me. Well, I hope so. I got a lot of orange in my closet. Well, not. I got enough orange in my closet to, make out that I'm a UT fan. Here in Southwest Virginia, protection prayers they use during exorcisms. Actually, I was just talking to Tina a while ago. Crazy, that was a crazy conversation. But she's been doing a lot of interesting work, her and her aunt. A lot of interesting spiritual work there. Yeah. So, what do you got? Did you guys have a Sunday dinner or anything? I was about ready. Well, it's time for me to make dinner. But I wanted some mac and cheese, but I don't know if. Can you make mac and cheese out of ramen noodles? Or spaghetti? Well, I guess you could do it out of spaghetti noodles. I got spaghetti noodles. I've got a mac and cheese hankering. Bass is in here. He could probably say whatever. Pizza. Yeah. I've got a 3 cheese mix in the refrigerator. I could probably do that up. Oh, Holly, yeah, I don't know. That's all right. I understood. You're good. You're good by me. You can. Well, I got a lot of ramen noodles in this whole place. That's what a bachelor does. You got ramen noodles. Beef stew made it in the Instant Pot. Ooh, I need to get one of those. My niece, uh, my niece has an Instant Pot and she loves it. Make ramen anything. Yeah. I used to make ramen with. I would get some chicken breast or dark meat chicken or even turkey and throw in there. Spice that son of a gun up. I may do that. Girlfriend made spaghetti out of ramen noodles, but it wasn't very good. Well, ramen noodles is egg noodles if I remember correctly. But fried sausages with mac and cheese, not bad. I've got some sausages from leftovers this morning, so I could probably do that. We stocked up on them when, oh yeah, no doubt about it. Oh my, no, Holly, I wasn't tripping on you. You were good. You were good. Please forgive me if it came across that we were tripping on you. We weren't tripping on you. Sock Goblin, what's going on? That's a cool screen name there. Cool screen name. Friend, I had sat a couple months ago for a friend, and let's see. Let me pull. No, I do not want to do that. I want to pull this down so I can read it. Haunted, lots of shadows, lights on things, missing mood. Didn't feel scared. Oh, I've got a report, Bigfoot report, that I haven't shared with you guys. It was up in Canada, and this happened back in the 70s when the Patty film came out. A friend of mine's father saw the Patty film and about shit his pants. Apparently, he was on a lot of hunting trips and stuff, and they hung the deer up to storm overnight before they, broke camp and went back home. They hung the deer that they had, spent all day collecting, and then they woke up the next morning with the deer that were hung up in the trees. Hey there, Lakea. All the deer had been missing, and no drag marks or anything other than very, very large footprints. And they got glimpses of the thing that they referred to as Bigfoot. And when early 70s, when this gentleman saw the Patty film, he shocked, hey, what's up? When he saw the Patty film, he just about nearly lost it. So, hey, Lakea, what is going on with you? What are you guys having tonight over at the Vault in the Lakea house? Well, I'll be some again. I don't have a daggum thing to drink. Peanut butter ramen. They deserve life without a parole. No, I'm not into peanut butter ramen. I can do some ramen noodles. Don't get me wrong. I ain't got no qualms about eating ramen noodles. I get a hankering for it, but I've got a hankering for mac and cheese tonight. But sure am hungry. Well, doggies. I got one piece of breakfast sausage left over from earlier today and a bunch of biscuits. But I don't want anything to do with that right now. I got the mac and cheese fits right now. Cotton balls. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Peanut butter and bacon sandwiches ate good. Oh man, that's cool. Hey, Jean Paul, salute, brother. Corey, what's up? Just jonesing for some prize. Hey, after I got off that live stream, buddy, you better believe me, I filled up on some chicken. I thawed that frickin' thing and then battered it up, and then I didn't fry it, but I threw it in the oven. It was just as good, probably a little bit more healthy than me throwing it in the oven, or throw it in the grease. Do you have heavy creamer and cheese? I got half and half. I got cheese for sure. I got cheese for days in there. Absolutely. Well, I might do that. Now, you've talked me into it there, Bass. I'll probably do that after I get off of here. Which I'm only going to be on here for the next few minutes anyway. Which I'm doing this live from my phone. Live in my dining room. Probably looks like a jail cell back there. Sean got all cheeses. I got 3 or 4 different kinds in the refrigerator. I am a cheese fanatic. Thank God I am not lactose intolerant. I don't know if I could stood myself if I didn't have cheese on hand. Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, yeah. And said that's not bad. You didn't even sound stupid. Well, that's cool, brother. You didn't sound stupid to me. No. The only one that sounded stupid in the last few days is the Hot Pockets that's called in. Am I a cheese king? I love me some cheese, that's for sure. Might as well. I'll take that moniker. Cheese King goes along with the UT orange shirt there, I guess. Or pullover I got on. Yeah. I am surprised nothing. Today has been a wild day. All I've heard all through the house, I don't know if it was just this old house just settling. Well, old houses don't settle, I don't think. I think it's new stuff. Last night was super. If it wasn't for the callers, I wouldn't have a show. It's just me doing what I'm doing right now. Babbling. Marquita, what's up? Bacon grilled cheese sandwich with some chicken ramen. Buddy, I got some bacon. Hickory smoked bacon. I can get that. Hey, Bigfoot Anonymous. What's going on, brother? I saw you over there doing your live streams out in the middle of nowhere. That's some cool stuff over there on TikTok. TikTok. Holy cow. One of my videos over on TikTok has broke 200,000 views. And it was from the backyard of Vault and Alkea. And it's just got one-eyed Willie in it. And that's it. I was just thinking about Connor. Yeah, well. Oh, there he is. Bacon sandwich and chicken ramen. I could probably do some chicken ramen. I've got some frozen chicken up in the freezer. I could probably throw it in and thaw it real quick. Last night's chicken was freaking awesome. I got some white bread and some chicken and went to town on that. Yeah, I do. Oh, you done talked me into it. I don't know. How am I going to... I still got that mac and cheese thing. BLTs are the bomb. I can make a BLT, no doubt. I got stuff. I ain't had any crawfish in a while. I just finished off the last bit of shrimp I had up in the freezer. Connor's energy contagious. Connor is just... he's an ever-ready battery. How in the hell he doesn't... He probably gets in his house and when it's time to sleep, he just passes out. Smooth out, as Vault would say. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, yeah, fried chicken's always good. I made my own batter rip last night. What did I use? I used Old Bay seasoning and some other spices in it, and it turned out pretty good. Connor is definitely a fire plug. Connor is just, I don't know how the hell he has so much energy, but he certainly does. He went through the energy blessed line twice when he got born. So, or maybe 3 times considering. What the hell was that? Okie dokie, Smokey. Let's see. I can do this actually since I got this. Let's do this. Old Bay seasoning. Don't mind my thing, but we'll go ahead. This is into my from my dining room into my living room, and I just saw something right in here. This is my living room. Yep, Old Bay's good, but I thought I saw something standing right here in this doorway right here. But there you go. Let's get this back here. Oh well, you know how it is. If you seen anything in that living room, you let me know in the comments or whatever. But Flat Rock, what's up, brother? Good to see you too. Good to see you too. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Do I know the history of the house? Yep. This is one of the older houses in this town. The owner, the builder, the family that owned it previous to my family owned this place, built this place well over a century ago. And right next door to this old place was a feed store / grocery store or whatever you want to call it. Right now, that's been raised down to the ground. All of there's the concrete footings slab back there that will park cars on now. But I remember as growing up in I think late teens is when my late teens, probably late 80s, they tore it down. It was apartments there for a while, and then was storage for an old a grocery company now that was defunct and was bought out and whatnot. But yeah, this old place has got some history for sure, some haints. But I'm gonna have to probably say a prayer here in a little bit after I get off of this thing. I don't like to be sea crap like that. Julie Shock. Hey Keith, what's going on over in the old Ireland? Well, it looks like a lot of people has come and gone already. What's up with that? Come in, see the big orange, and then they wind up leaving. I guess I'm not producing the paranormal activity that I should be, huh? Oh well. The Wiggler. Wig, do you actually have a Andy Warhol wig type wig or what? I was actually surprised when I first saw you last night over on Vault's channel. I was like, he kind of does look like Andy Warhol. They probably think you're in county jail. I think county jail here where I live, they've got big old black and white stripes or pink and white stripes. I think pink and white. Pink and white stripes is the ones around here, I believe. I'm not 100%, but I know here closely. No, it's all my hair. Own hair. Okay. Well, there you go. Cool beans. Any more cigarette smoke today? No. A bunch of bumps and carry on going on. But I don't know what was going on with that. I tried to sleep off an old headache. Got up and ate some breakfast, went back to bed, and got up again. And I was like, well, I'm bored. Let's do something. So I jumped on here just to say how to do. But what did you think about last night's show with Mary? Mary was top notch, I believe. That last caller with Bigfoot stories around her house and her husband playing that on the phone. And then I actually got the recording and played it right at the last of the video of the live feed. Daniel Lundy, what's up, buddy? Prayer is definitely the answer. That's the only way that you can commune with God. Just talk to Him. You don't have to have any formal whatever. Just talk to Him like you would talk to anybody. She was definitely good. She was. I need to give her a call. I think I'll give her a call tomorrow. But yeah. 417 hertz cleanse negative energy with Tibetan singing. Well, I can't sing. They pay me not to sing. But I do a lot of prayers in here. And actually, I have actually rode around my house praying and rebuking to get the house kind of settled. Boogers in Bama. I have heard plenty of boogers in Bama. But let's see. I've heard plenty of boogers in Bama. I have heard plenty of boogers here where I live around here. Not too far from here, actually. Just a few miles. A few miles in that direction. That direction. That direction is all national forest. Have you used holy water in your home for protection? No, but I've got some prayer cloth and stuff around here. How are you doing walking? How did I walk 10 miles a day? Oh, how you doing? I walk 10 miles a day. Seth, I'm doing pretty all right. God helped me with a headache, so finally got rid of that. Or got it to the point where it's not buggy. It bugged me right before I arrived at the front of this freaking live stream, but there you go. How far are you from the Appalachian? I am literally on the Appalachian Trail. Literally on the Appalachian Trail. It's on the other side of town. There, it goes all the way from where I live up in toward Tennessee. It is just literally all over the place here. There are tons and tons of cave systems around here, from the fingers of the Mammoth cave systems over and through here. My late brother used to do some spelunking, and wound up telling me all kinds of stories about entire underground lake systems that he, literally went wild and told me. I was like, why in the hell would you, rappel down 75 feet to get into a cave? Because I wanted to. I was like, all right. I've got too much claustrophobia to do something like that, but yeah. Let's see, what was that? Did Stu sense any of your house ghosts? Actually, over at my old house over in Kingsport, Tennessee, when I first adopted him from the shelter, or Stu was a dog of mine. My sister adopted after I had or took him off my hands after I had my amputation. Just couldn't do it. Wound up over here. I got a picture of him standing up as a probably about maybe 6-month-old pup, looking down the hallway in my house, standing up on the end of my couch. Yeah, that old place was haunted. That was no doubt about it. I had bunches of people that come in my house and say they felt an old lady. And I was actually washing dishes one day in the house by myself, and I felt a presence, and it felt like something come up and hugged me, and this old, it was like a chill just ran through my bones. And actually, I remarked earlier today, hey, Jennifer, what's up? Remarked earlier today that this house, it felt like somebody just opened up the doors. Usually, I keep the temperature pretty fairly low, about 68 in here, year round, give or take. Oh, not year round. I don't have central air, but during the winter, about 68. Well, as a respiratory therapist, I didn't have to get into too small of a arena, but I had the occasion where I actually had to have an MRI done on me. That was just about as unnerving as I could probably get into. I don't know if I would be. Well, I would probably guess I would have a little bit of claustrophobia. Let's see. There are caves in the Ozarks that wild things hang out in. Yep. Actually, I just saw a thing on Discovery Plus about the cave systems around here, especially over in western Kentucky, which is right over the line. And they were talking about the cave systems and the hollers and stuff up and down through there with all the game trails and stuff, which more or less mimic each other through this area. They're the last. Let's see. The last sighting I had heard was a few months ago in a little town called St. Paul. A Bigfoot sighting. I heard a dogman sighting from a year and a half ago on Highway 58, not too far from here, heading toward Kentucky. So, Bigfoot Anon. Is he still in here, old Bigfoot Anon? Connor, what's going on with you? Are you out and about, or what's your next adventure, buddy? Oh, my heat just popped on. Today has been absolutely bone-chilling cold. I actually turned the heat up a little bit, and I'm still cold. That's the reason why I got this old freaking pullover on. It's either that or stay under the covers. So, I don't know if there is some sort of presence in here. I doubt it because I've done a lot of stuff. Had a lot of stuff done in here today to get rid of some junk that has been occurring, but there you go. Lord, Lord, Lord. Sharon, yeah, you're right. Virginia, Kentucky, Northeast Tennessee, the mountains of the Carolinas, all up and down the spine of the Appalachians are crazy cryptid ridden. Mountain monsters, I don't, you take a lot of their stories in it with a grain of salt and throw it behind you. But Lee County, Virginia, in a lot of those stories with Spearfinger and all that stuff, those stories are real. I've got a fireplace, but it's been closed up for decades, brother. Actually, this place was built with two fireplaces. One up on the second floor, but that was closed off. That was actually my old room. It was an old sitting room up there back in the day. Little dog, what's going on? Mountain Monsters is funny, but the Lee County, Virginia thing, I actually worked in Lee County. And that place is squatchy. I heard all kinds of crazy stories about squatches and Spearfinger stories. I heard about that long before they did anything about it. And old Steve Stockton has a Spearfinger story he narrated. GNA, what's up? But yeah, Spearfinger is definitely a true mountain story anyway, around these parts. In Bigfoot in Lee County, Virginia, Bigfoot is frickin' rural. When I worked over there in a place called Lee County Hospital, Lee County, was it Lee County General? It was Lee County General, turned into Lee County Medical Center. Then after I left and moved to Northeast Tennessee, it stayed open for a few years until Obama came in and started changing rules and laws and reimbursements. And there is currently no hospital in Lee County, Virginia at all. A few doctor's offices, but that's about it. They have to travel 50 miles one way, depending on where you're at in Lee County, to get to a hospital. So if you got a heart attack in Lee County, you're pretty much SOL. Never gets real cold here. Well, it's real cold here. It is currently 37 outside, and it feels like it's -5 outside right now. But rural hospitals took a big old hit. But that hospital I worked in over Lee County, Virginia, there was all kinds of stuff. If you talk about country, there was a security guard that would do, when I worked night shift, he would run around with old 22 and you'd hear a pop pop. And there was a rather large amount of skunks over there around that hospital. Chris, what's up, brother? Full Cherokee, that's cool. There was the security guard would go around and pop skunks. He would try to shoot them just right, so not spook them or anything. But hell, he never hit them just right. They always sprayed. Every time he'd pop one, you'd smell old skunk spray for a long time. But leads to a story, which one I was on evening shift, and there was 2 respiratory therapists on staff there at that time, and I was one of them. And there was a code called, and there was a shortcut that you could take that darted out, and you come in through the ambulance bay into the ER. Well, that just happened to be one of those places where skunks hung out, because one of the spotlights were on the United States flag that was flying. And the respiratory therapist that was on duty for me comes in, and she just had got hit with skunk. She just nailed it. She had to leave that night, in which you could tell exactly where she lit for a while. Holy cow. I think she actually had to take a rabies shot too. A series of rabies shots. You not heard of spearfinger, Claire? Well, you need to look that up. I think the best place you can probably find that is over on Steve Stockton's channel, 13 Past Midnight. I think that's the channel that Spearfinger's on. Go look that up. There's an old witch, supposedly over in Lee County, Virginia, a ghost of an old witch or a demon or whatever, and it has this big long frickin' finger that is a spear, and it's supposed to, oh Lord, it's one of those little scary things. As a kid, when I grew up, to get me inside, my grandmother would always scare me with booger's gonna get you, Bigfoot's gonna get you, or whatever, to get me in after dusk. Very interesting spearfinger history. But you need to go, if you want to do something good and you like that kind of story stuff, you can try over Mountain Monsters, but I think they almost lost their show with that episode right at the end of the season. But Stu Stockton's definitely got the corner on the Spearfinger story anyway. There's all kinds of cackling ghosts and stuff around this area too. My grandfather and my grandmother lived in an old place. What was it called? Tom's Creek. Old house there, no longer there. That place has been gone for a long time. I don't even know if the old tree house that my dad built is still over there. It was when I was a younger man, but I don't know if it's there. There. Let's see, what did you say there? Lurks a lot. Oh, local boy. Anyway, uh, Papa and Mama lived over there in that house when my dad, aunt, and uncle were all little kids. And apparently that place was haunted. There was a staircase that every night you would hear somebody walk up the staircase and walk down the staircase and run up it and run down it. And my grandmother decided she needed to figure out what was going on that staircase, so she started ripping up the actual footboards on the staircase. Found apparently an old dirty cloth with dry blood on it. And she took it outside and burned it, and that was that. Greenville, Tennessee. I know exactly where that is. Been there many times. I lived most of my adult life over in Kingsport, Tennessee. Worked all over the area. Worked up in here in Virginia, in Southwest Virginia. The Northeast Tennessee was definitely home for a long time. That's the reason why I've got UT colors on my, not gel colors. Yarn for bacon hat. Yarn for bacon hat. Oh yeah, Walt was talking about that scarf and bacon hat. That's going to be interesting to look at. Saginaw, Michigan. That's cool. Yeah. This old place has been haunted for as long as I remember. Which I've kind of told stories about that. But yeah, this old place has been haunted for as long as I've been alive, if not longer. But I may do that. Do a live and then show you around, kind of roll around the first floor. But don't feel like it right now. I'm about ready to give up this stream here in a little bit. Yeah, Wig, you're going to have to at least put it on somebody's channel, or post it somewhere where we can see that, or send it over to Vault or Lakea. One of them will wear a hat and a bacon wig and a scarf. Saginaw is extremely haunted. Well, from what I understand, if you just reach out, just about every spot that you can live in this world is haunted. Some shape, form, or fashion. There's going to be a lot of people who say, "Oh hell no, that's just a myth. You're crazy," kind of stuff. But usually they can't say a damn thing because they're afraid to lose a job or be scorned or whatever. So they start talking about supernatural stuff. Good to put a face in a wig. That's cool. Yeah, Wig looks like Andy Warhol, just a younger version of him. Did I check out Keith's video? I saw it pop up, and I do have it, but I do not have it with. I could probably pop it up on my. I got one of my Macs out here in the dining room with me on the cart. Just because I just didn't feel like staying in my bedroom all night long, or all day long. But yeah, I'll have to look at it. I have not looked at it. I will look at it here in a little bit. Crazy. Let's see, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, this old haunted place. Apparently there was a young lady that was sequestered upstairs by her daddy that built this old place. Waverly Hills Sanatorium a few times, and Gettysburg had the most encounters for me. Waverly Hills over Kentucky, if that's the one I'm thinking about, is only about 150 miles from me. Maybe not, a little tick over 100 miles. So that is a morning's drive, and you're in there and looking at that stuff. But why in the hell would you want to go? Well, I know a lot of people that do paranormal investigations. Had a lot of people say, "Hey, Sean, I want to be over here and take a look-see at your house." 2 hours for you, Chris. That's cool. And I declined just because, one, I don't want anybody in here coming in here and pissing off whatever's left in here, or bringing in whatever's attached to them. But I definitely know I've got scragglers that walk in, visit this place. Actually, right there that showed just a minute ago, I was actually in my kitchen over there and saw somebody dressed in 1800 period clothing with a gentleman, probably about 5'8", give or take. It was well under 5'10". But anyway, with suspender pants, not the suspenders that you see. I mean the suspenders that were used on those pants all the time. Standing there with his sleeves rolled up, and I just caught a glimpse of it, and it was as plain as day. Now, right there, on a live stream, I showed a picture of something standing in the corner. It was right there. Hold on just a second. Oh, hell, I don't give a shit. It's a lived-in place. Give me just a second. I'll show you where it was. Right there in the corner. Well, let's go up here. That's where that shadow figure, or whatever that thing was, standing right there. And it was also where the shadow figure that I saw, that I'm still debating whether it was a hat man or not, was standing right in behind the chairs there. But yep, there you go. Alrighty, there we are. Perfect. Love the brick wall. Actually, that is the back end of the fireplace. When my grandparents bought this old place, there was a pot-belly stove right there where those chairs were. Yeah. Pot-belly stove. And that's what heated this house for a long ass time. And right above it, in the chimney itself, stretched up into what was my old bedroom, but was a sitting room back in the day. There's a fireplace up in that on the second floor as well. Gaylord, Michigan. Let's see. I was the person that called in from Gaylord, Michigan, talking about the shadow figure that I saw on the roof that jumped and shook the whole trailer. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Didn't you have pictures of that you sent me? Of something on your roof? If I remember correctly. No, my memory is definitely not as good as, say, Vault's, or definitely not as good as DW's, but I think I remember that. Highly haunted places. DeSoto Hotel burned down Friday in Texas. Wow. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, buddy. A cloaked Bigfoot. Is a cloaked Bigfoot a glimmer man, or what? Well, I guess the differential is what it looks like. What do you think? Is a glimmer man a Bigfoot, or is it a cloaked Bigfoot just a cloaked Bigfoot? Oh, okay, all right. You're near. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Always into listening to other people's experiences and near death, and kind of trade notes and see what's the same and what's the difference. I can honestly tell you, mine is as different as anybody else's. Whisper TV, what's going on? Nah, you aren't late. You aren't late. You're just right on time. For whatever reason, God didn't want you here until just now. Cloaked Bigfoot. Okay. Any favorite graveyard? Well, a favorite graveyard of mine, there are two. There's one over in northeast Tennessee. It is attached to an old it's half slave and half owner of the plantation. What was it called? Estonia or something like that. It's some weird name. And you can actually see the old slave house on the hill up on, across the road over there. And it's actually pretty close to the county seat of Sullivan County, if I remember correctly. That's a favorite. I've been over there a few times. Another favorite graveyard is over in Flat Rock, North Carolina. There is a church over there, Red Door Church, by the name of St. John in the Wilderness. I caught all kinds of crazy crap over there when I was stupid enough to go do something shit like that. There was a board member for the old Confederate presidency over there, buried over there, and I took a picture of his grave, and it looked like it was just nothing but red snow all over the place. Didn't see anything before, and it was cold as crap at night. And I thought I still, no, I don't have it. Actually, I got the hard drive. That hard drive had been dead for a while, but there you go. Bigfoot lives matter, yeah. Survivor Man did his overnight stay. I don't think so. The graveyard, I'll have to look that up. Hold on just a second. Let me look that up on my handy dandy iPad, and I'll tell you exactly where that was. It was Estonia or something. It was some weird, fancy kind of crazy name. Let's see, Sullivan County Slave Graveyard. See if I can find the name of it. Let's see, is this it? Nope, that's not it, but there's a ton of slave graveyards over there. Maybe that's it. Nope. Well, it's not coming up for me, but there is one over in Sullivan County, Tennessee, and it's interesting. It's kind of, go back in time when you go visit those places, especially that plantation. What was it, Estonia or something? Something mesmerizing. Well, there's a frickin' thing. Don, what's going on? Forest of Monsters. Talking about your neck of the woods, East Tennessee, buddy. Sullivan County is what I just talked about. And Wendy Wilson is in the house. What the hell was going on in your yard last night there, Wendy? I saw that live stream there, man. With that big-ass footprint that's outside your house. And those little flint rock pea gravels you got going out there. That's crazy. If you hadn't, go follow Wendy Wilson's channel over on her YouTube. She shares a lot of stuff. You don't know what that was. Well, I don't know what that was, but whatever that was, it had a big old footprint. That's for sure. So did you find stuff like that all the every once in a while when you go walking out and say, what the hell's that in my gravel there? Oh, your husband didn't. Does he witness it quite often? I knew that he was a skeptic there for a while. So you kind of won him over, or the Bigfoot won him over? Yeah, Wendy's definitely got a hell of a channel. And she's got a little Facebook group that I have the privilege of being a part of. She did a live stream over there on Facebook this morning. It was showing some fresh, off the farm evidence that's in her, right outside her windows on her house. Destiny, what's going on? I only thought I was going to be on here half an hour, and here I've rambled on for an hour, and it's just like that. Crazy. It was fun when he went, oh, that's cool. Bonita, is she in the house? Yeah, she's in the house. I think I said howdy. If I hadn't said howdy to you, Bonita, howdy. Howdy do, howdy do. Hey, Forrest of Monsters, you've heard of Spearfinger, haven't you? I'm sure you have. All you have to do is say, yeah, I've heard of Spearfinger, or no, I haven't. Because, you live in northeast Tennessee, down towards Chattanooga, from what I understand. So you probably have come across that story a time or two in your life. I definitely have. Especially living over, I worked over in Lee County. Might as well just say I lived over there. I was just right over the county line in Wise County. But, yeah. Spearfinger, baby. Time flies when you're having fun, or when you throw the clock out the window. And what's up? From the home state of Ohio. I've heard some offhand, reports of Grassman over through there. I've got a good friend that lives over in Ohio. I may reach out to her. She reached out to me a few months ago, but I never did respond for various reasons. But I'll reach out to her to see if I can find out. She probably would be able to enlighten me. And there was a was it Ohio? There was a lady that I had on my channel, had on my show. She went by the name Creature Teacher. And she was a wildlife specialist. She actually raises and keeps 2 different types of porcupine in her house. And they make some wild ass noises, I tell you. But she was talking about some possible Bigfoot stuff up there. But more or less, she kind of downplayed what Dogman and Bigfoot was, which, that's part of chasing the truth. You got to have both sides of the story. You just can't go all over and just have one side of the story. You got to find some other people that might have other opinions than yourself. Which that's what the new show I've got started, new series, Fridays, called Southern Supernatural with Tina Bice and myself. Her friend Jay was in the first inaugural chat, and we had a bunch of people in there. That was a fantastic show. We will have Danielle Borazan on the 18th. And she has been on my show before, talked about Bigfoot up in Canada. And some other stuff, some alternative healing and medicine stuff. But she actually, did see the DNA report. She had one of those DNA tests that has her blood related to Count Dracula. So that's going to be on the 18th. I'd definitely stay tuned. I actually have that scheduled on this channel, so hit the reminders on that if you want to. This Friday, I'm working on possibly Chip Reckenthal being on the Friday night. Wednesday will be my usual call-in show. Let's see, what is this? Forrest, what email address do I send a couple of very strange pictures to discuss? Sean G at IamDarkWaters.com, but I am on my cell phone, so I won't be able to show it. I'm not in my usual studio kind of deal. I just thought, well, hell, I ain't got nothing else to do. Let's go ahead and do a live stream. We'll email you later, visit if you're interested. Okay, that's cool. SHAWNG at IamDarkWaters.com. If she's related to Vlad the Impaler, she's related to royal families of Europe. Yep. There was a whole slew of, there was an empress in that, and a princess, and some other stuff in that DNA profile listing. If you go over to her Instagram account, she actually has that posted. Danielle, it actually is listed as Danielle Diva Borazan, Borazan. Z-A-N, or Z for the folks that are from the UK and up in Canada. Chickamauga, Dogman, anyone know? I honestly don't know that one. I don't know the legend of that from Chickamauga. Heard of Chickamauga, but I've never heard that particular legend there. Wow. Let's see. Where are you? At home? I definitely am. I'm in my actually dining room right now. Off of my handy dandy iPhone. So, yeah. Who knows? Maybe one of these days when I'm out and about, which I only get out about every couple of weeks anyway, I may do a live stream on a remote location. don't get me out saying, hey, you need to go this way. I just got a fucking wheelchair to rolling around in, so it's only going to be wheelchair accessible if I do that, or get out in my backyard or whatever. Jeffrey Nataloni covered her over 3 shows. Well, that's cool. Dogman cam watchers. Two-path cam is fogged up again. Yeah, that was strange last night with two-path. It fogged up, and then this big old, it looked like a orb came in, fogged up the camera, and then as the orb was leaving, the camera just went cleared up. Whatever the hell that was, I don't know. You'll have to. I got the footage from a couple people, and I think Wendy sent me some screen grabs, and I got actually footage of the actual event, and it's on my live stream last night over on Dark Waters channel as well. Whatever that was, I don't know. It could be environmental, whatever, but we'll see. Let's see, Sharon. Let me find Sharon's question. I didn't see it. When you talk about spirits in your house, does it stir up any activity? Yes and no. Just depends on the day, I think, or what kind of intent has been placed upon it, either myself or whoever I'm talking to about it. You know, I'm definitely, here in this live stream, I seen something standing right there. It's literally feet from me. Don't know what it was. It was just one of those little flashes in the corner. Wasn't a shadow person. It was actually a full-bodied apparition. I don't know what the hell it was. The truth is scary. I would not rather chase it. Well, might as well. Truth will stand when the fire, or when the world's on fire. Everything else will burn away. You might as well know the truth. Unless you just like to be lied to. Not me. Let's see. Same group. Got a few people then. Got collected by the helicopter surrounding vault 4 months ago. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. North. You're talking about that one down in. What was that? There was a couple people killed by, what was a dog attack down there? What was that county? Hell, I covered that for about two or three shows. What was that county? I'll think of it here in not Payne County. Gee whiz, I'll think of it here in just a little bit. But Vault tracked them up on the northern Tennessee line into Kentucky. Something picked them up. Yep, that's true. Monetize this great channel. Cott County. Thank you, Benita. That is, thank you for refreshing my, I don't know why in the hell that didn't come to my mind, but you are right. Cott County, Tennessee. And Jeff Nataloni actually did a lot more investigating in that than I did. So if you want to know a little bit more about it than I do, or I have disclosed. Other than Vol of Nightmares came on my channel and talked about what he had found, and he did some tracking and stuff. He did a hiatus and took off in Northeast Tennessee. Well, let's find out what's going on over there. He was actually in Kentucky looking for some stuff, and then found out what was going on in Northeast Tennessee with Cott County. Went down there and tracked, I think, up to 13 individual dogmen. And he said that he was never really caught up with them, but he saw signs where he said it was passed up like livestock and whatnot along the pathway that he was following them. So it was looking like they had marching orders. Something was controlling them because they had opportunities to kill livestock and never did. And then followed into a wide spot. I think they actually got across the Kentucky line, I think. And wound up, said that there was some blade wash. Looked like a couple of helicopters landed where the tracks ended. From these dozen or 13 so baker's dozen of dogmen. But check it out if you. Did I do one on this? I think I might have done one on this particular channel, Chasing Through Sean G. with that from Vault. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I did. It's either I definitely over on Dark Waters channel. I think we did it here on this channel too. But oh yeah, crazy. A relative took well, I'm going to butcher that name. For the first time in ayahuasca, for the first time, and stayed on a trip for a whole week, married in the trip, and got kids. Ayahuasca. Well, if you have to take drugs, which I know there's a lot of, peyote and all this other stuff, to have whatever it was that I had, a near-death experience, which I don't suggest will do what I did, have a leg amputated and be on death's door for a few days. I'm not a fan of taking any kind of medication whatsoever. I take ibuprofen and Tylenol, and I've got some Voltaren gel, which is a over-the-counter product that's aspirin kind of deal, super aspirin kind of deal. That's all I take. I probably should be taking more, but honestly, I do not like doctors. I hate them with a passion. I know a lot of doctors. I've got some friends as doctors, but I don't like going to a doctor. But Damien, what's up? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. But there you go. I don't know if I answered that question correctly, Sharon, that you was asking about me talking about whatever's in this house. Oh, crap. But coffee is powerful if you don't take it daily. Coffee is definitely powerful. Blues in G, what's going on with you? Yep, it is definitely a great chat. Every time I get on here, it astounds me. It's a blessing that people actually want to listen to me talk about anything. Yep, Maggie, I agree with you. I don't like being a patient. I am actually the world's worst patient. Thank you for posting that there, Wendy. There's my email. Wendy just posted in chat there. Same old, same old. I hope you had a good Sunday dinner, or at least a good sandwich. I had, the only thing I've had to eat today was 2 little itty bitty sausage biscuits, which I've got a hankering for some macaroni cheese, but Bass put me on to a bacon sandwich and some chicken ramen noodles, which I might be able to throw some chicken in there and make some makeshift crazy concoction with a lot of cheese in it. I might do that. Oh, if you haven't went over to Bass's channel, Bass Mayhem 0615, he does a lot of cooking. stuff over on his channel, and I hate to go over there because every damn time I go over to his channel, I want to say, well, hell, I got to add that to my grocery list. I did bacon stuffed meatloaf of his, and oh my God, my tongue just about beat my brain to death trying to get that thing down my throat. Ribs, potato salad, filled peas, rosemary. Ooh, you're talking my game there, Solid. Chipped beef. I ain't had chipped beef in a while. Chipped beef over probably some butter toast sounds pretty good. Could I do that? I've got some of that frozen Philly the frozen steak thins, the little wafer thin things. I wonder if I could do that. Nah. But little dog, big heart. Well, I must have said something funny. Wait a minute, I might say something more funny here in just a second. Or something more right off the wall. We're having a Sean G Mexican chicken pizza. Woo! Can I do that? I can do that. I actually can do that. Oh shit, I can. But I want some macaroni cheese. I'll do that other one tomorrow. Macaroni and cheese. I may do a variation of what Bass said with a bacon BLT and chicken ramen noodles. But throw a lot of cheese in there and see what happens with that. Oh, did that about tongue. Oh, yeah. You never what's going to come out of my mouth, baby. That's all I can tell you. There's all kinds of southern slangs up in my head. And then every once in a while, when my head works, I'll throw a $5 word at you every once in a while. Yeah, definitely hit that link for Wendy Wilson right there. Put mac and cheese on a tortilla shell pizza. Maybe. That sounds alright. Add a little butter. I got all kinds of butter. My refrigerator is Class A cardiology. Probably got a D grade on cardiology. Cardiologists probably say, oh shit, Sean, what the hell are you eating? Butter, cheese, half and half. I don't drink that skim milk, that crap. You might as well put chalk dust and water for skim milk. But no sirree, Bob. 58 and 38 in here. Wow, cool. Yep. Wendy, if you like anything that has to do with UFOs and Bigfoot, that's your gal right there. That little lady has tons of stuff. Literally, this morning she was live streaming on her Facebook, and she had something going on, some evidence going on in the front yard, right feet from her windows. So, real butter? Fuck yeah. There ain't no margarine in this frickin' house. All that is oil anyway. I've got real sticks of butter. Probably got about 1.5 pounds of butter in there, actually, if I had to confess, which that's probably pretty accurate. Yeah, probably 1.5 pounds. 6 sticks of butter in my refrigerator as of right now, I'm pretty sure. 2% for me. Oh man, when I was growing up, right up from where we lived in this old trail court, probably about 4 miles down the road from here. There's an old fellow living across the road up on a hill, and he had a bunch of cows, milking cows. And Dad would go up there, and I don't know what would happen, but about every other week, he'd come down with a few gallons of freshly pasteurized milk to the point where no butter was separated from it. No milk product whatsoever was separated from that thing. And you had to shake the container of milk to get the globs in, globules in there so you can drink it. That was the best tasting milk, period. Maybe why I'm so fucking fat, but there you go. I can't do buttermilk. I'm not a buttermilk fan. My grandmother and most of my family would do cornbread and buttermilk, but nope, no way. I can't use buttermilk in cornbread, but there was an old thing where even old white bread. I remember my grandfather eating white bread in buttermilk when there was no cornbread available. Primal Cry, what's up? All right. Well, folks, I think I've been on here long enough. I've rambled on for a little bit. Definitely follow Wendy Wilson. Follow Bass Mayhem 0615. Impromptu Truth. Let's see. Thaddeus Cray. The Lakea Show. Vault Nightmares, Dogman Cams, Dark Waters. And hit those thumbs up and likes and junk like that, if you care, or a thumbs down. YouTube loves either one. It's just interaction there. But I appreciate everybody. Let's see, how do you stop this? Must be a sweet cornbread. Yep, sweet cornbread. Just caught in. Darkwood, you just missed it, buddy. I'm about ready to hit the hay here, but there you go. Appreciate y'all. God bless. I'm not going to say I'll probably see you Wednesday. Who knows? I may get bored and get back on. But you never know. All right, folks. See you later. God bless, and I'll talk at you later. Are you wanting to stop streaming? Yeah.